fellow collectors. Today we're going to be talking about DC Multiverse Injustice 2 3-pack, including Supergirl, Batman, and Dr. Fate. And as you can see here, we have all three figures. We have a deluxe art card for each. On the side here, we have Supergirl, Batman, Dr. Fate. On the back, we have artwork for all three figures. For this side, we have Supergirl, Batman, Dr. Fate, Injustice 2. So let me pull out my scale, and we'll go ahead and get this weighed. We're coming out to 1 pound, 12.6 ounces. So let's get them out of the packs and see how cool they are. Okay, now that we have all three of them out, it was a chore. There are a lot of different little items in here. But first, we'll go ahead and look at these cards. So here is Batman Injustice 2. Here is the data file. Now, we're going to notice one thing about this figure. We have a light source behind him, and it is reflected in the figure itself. I'll get to that in a moment. The next thing I want to cover is it comes with two little stands, 2 for 3 figures. And these stands they come with are not very functional. Maybe if they would have been just a little bit more tight, they could hold the cards better, but we look at Dr. Fate's card. Here we see some artwork from the box. So we have Dr. Fate's data file here. And then we have Supergirl's artwork from the box. And here is her data file. So we also get 2 fists for Supergirl here. I'll just go ahead and look at those a little closer. Very small hands here. We get 2 batarangs. And then we get this card back here. Now that's all it is. It's just a card artwork from the box. I wish it would have been all 3 of them, but just we get the Batman, which is still pretty nice. So first we'll go ahead and look at Dr. Fate. Now this is a little different than some of the other Dr. Fates. I know there's 2 different versions. So as we look at Dr. Fate here, we see his cape. It is pretty stiff. It does have a little bend in it right here. But as you can see, it's got the nice material-like appearance on the inside. We look at his crest on his chest and his abdomen and his belt. Went down to his boots and his knee pads. He has this plating on his armor, and his gauntlet and wrist guard. Shoulder guards here are attached at the lower bicep, or the top of the bicep here. Now it will allow a little movement, but you got to move it over that cape there. So all you have to do is really just lift it up, and you can get it moving nice there. And you can see you can do a nice T-pose. He can look down. He can look straight. That's all he can do because of this helmet. But he can look left and right a little bit. Now his arms do rotate all the way around. They have a bicep swivel, as well as a double bend in the elbow. He does have a wrist ball socket hinge. Here we can see it there, and you can rotate it. As far as Abby Crunch goes, Dr. Fate does have a little bit of one. You'll see he does have a gap here whenever you do it all the way. So just be mindful of that. You will have to tuck in his uniform once again. And he does do it a little bit forward. He does have a waist swivel. And the Von Damme split. His tops of his legs does rotate a little bit. And he does have a double knee bend, as well as a ball socketed hinge here. So you can get some nice movement on that ankle. And he does have a toe bend with a hole in the foot for a stand. Now as I get Dr. Fate on the stand, let me see if I can get a height measurement for this guy. He is coming in right at the top of the helmet is 7 3/4 inches. So that means he will be a little bit taller than Wonder Woman here. And makes him the tallest out of the bunch, if not the one that can't stand on a stand. So I'll get him out of the way and over here. Then we'll look at Supergirl. Alright, got some things flying all over the place. So we look at that head sculpt here. We can see the hair. We can see the S on the back of the cape. The S on the chest crest. She does have this blue uniform going all the way down, and the red gloves. And the red boots. Now the cape is made of a soft, pliable plastic. So here we see back of the uniform. Cape goes all the way up here, and we have a stamp there. Now Supergirl can do a nice T-pose. Arms rotate back and forth. She has a bicep swivel, as well as a double bend in the elbow, and a wrist rotation hinge. So we can move that back and forth. As far as ab crunch goes, she has a nice diaphragm bend and a waist bend. And there we go, forward. Now as far as splits goes, she can do this much of a split. Forward and back. Double bend in the knee, as well as a ball socketed joint, just like Dr. Fate there. Gives a little rotation, has a toe bend, and a hole for each foot for stands. Now it did not come with flight stands, which is, unfortunate because two of these characters do fly. And now we look at Batman. Now remember when I was telling you about the paint? Here is that we can see the light source should be coming from this side, exposing Batman. You can see it on the card. So you might be able to get him in the same type of pose. can see it on the face here. Has that light application also. We also do have a little on the cape. And his cape is pliable, bendable, however you want to say it. And it is attached at the back. Now Batman has on some armor like he did in the game. See nice gauntlets and the armor. Here, there we go. Now he doesn't have tread all the way, it's just on the outside for the boots. We look at the back here with the belt and the armor and the nice folds for the uniform. Cape is nice, it looks like cloth or type of armor, definitely cape-ish. Alright, so Batman can look a little up, a little down, left and right. He also has this armor up the top, but it is attached to the cape, so he can do a nice T-pose. And he has a gap guard here. Can rotate his arms all the way around, has a bicep. Double bend in the elbow, but look at that elbow, that is ugly. Definitely exposes a lot. His wrists are on a ball socket hinge there. As for Abby Crunch, he has a pretty good one, but whenever you do that, you'll expose a little bit of the non-painted areas. Forward, he doesn't have much of one, but he does have that upper swivel, as well as a waist swivel. He can do this much of a split, that much forward, double bend in the knee, as well as the ankle here. We have the double, bended ankle that we've been seeing in the McFarlane toys for a little bit. The hinge there, it rotates around, and you get a little bit of play in that. He does have a toe bend and a hole for each stand. So as we get this guy straightened up, we can put him right there. Bring back Supergirl so I can show you. She is coming in at 6 3/4, right under 7. And Batman is coming in right at 7 inches. And his ears make him go to 7 1/4. These guys are stiff and they don't want to really be on the stands yet. So this set I know is on Amazon. I've seen it on sale for a while. It's where I got it. So if you're interested in the set, head on over there or somewhere else like Entertainment Earth and see what you can find. So until next time, like, subscribe, and keep